Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I'm back with card number 5 of the 7 that Mandy challenged me to, and it's all using Rooted in Nature. I'm quite enjoying it actually. I've done a different size card this evening. I've done a 5.5 by 5.5. I'll show you the inside. What I did, I needed 2 pieces of 5.25 by 5.25 Whisper White. So what was left over, I just cut down to 5.25. So I added a piece of designer series paper instead of filling the whole card, because I didn't want to waste any. I didn't want to cut up any more paper. So I trimmed it down. So I've got this piece and a bit of decoration going on the inside. I will be using these 2 colours on the front, as I've made a wreath card. I just added a lovely little bow and some sequins on the Blackberry Bliss colour and stamped my thinking of you. So I'm going to show you how I made it. It's so easy as well, it's unreal. So this is my 5.25 by 5.25, and this is 5.5 by 11. You just basically got to fold this in half, keeping the ends together. Actually, do you know what I did? I did it on my trimmer. I didn't score, I just used it to keep the edges together, because I like a nice clean, crisp. And I find the scoring bit either moves my card and it never ends up together. So, and burnish the other side as well. So now my ends are together, my card's laying a lot flatter. I always burnish both sides. We don't need this just yet. This is 5.5, like I'm saying, so I've got, oh this is 5.25 actually, so roughly 1, 2, there we go, that is in the centre. So what I did from my 2 stitch circles, which I've got a box full of these, because when I get any spare card now I cut loads of shapes out. So I took the circle, I'm going to slide this up, and I want that roughly 1, 2, so about there, that's the centre of my card. Just place that in the centre, and then I just grabbed a pencil and drew all the way around. This is going to go on here, and this is going to get layered on here later, so you won't even see it, so you don't even have to rub your pencil mark out. So I'm going to fetch some scrap in as well, because I'm going to stamp off with this one. And with my Blackberry Bliss, Blackberry Bliss, I'm forgetting my colours. So again, trying to keep it central. Not for any particular reason, it's just for me I suppose. And what I'm going to do is, I'm keeping this part of the leaf in the centre, so you're going to see the top of the leaf. So roughly you're going to go top. You could use a turnabout for this as well, and I'm keeping the leaf on the outside. And so I'm going as close to the edge as possible. It's not an exact science, it's just me having a play around. So just keeping those to the outside. Perfect. And then I just went around and filled in in between. So I'm just doing a turn again, trying to keep everything pretty central. Is that cute? Look, I love these skeleton leaves, and these stamp is beautiful. So that's it for that one. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Now I've got to clean my stamp. Make sure it's all off. There we go, it's nice and clean. And we'll use this. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do my, my sentiment while we're here. Because my circle's used its purpose now. It's going to use its second purpose in its job. And I'm just going to stamp that I'm thinking of you. Just give that a second to soak up. Perfect. It doesn't never seem to go very dark for me, so what I do is I go over with my marker pens. Let me just pop that away for a sec. So what I do is I get my marker. I've got it all over my fingers. I'm a mucky pop. I just darken it slightly. I'm concentrating, girls. I'm really concentrating. I'm in deep thought here. Don't want to mess this bit up. Oh, I've got shakes then. Oh, see, I've made a boo-boo there. That's not too bad. So me, to get that really dark, I would have had to use the Stamparatus. It's different if you haven't already got a shape, but these are out of my stash. We're getting there. There, that's not too bad, is it? So that's how I darken that, and I can go there to dry off for a little bit. Now we're coming back in with the beautiful Grapefruit Grove, and I find this relatively dark, so I stamp off, and I'm having it, and I just went then in between each of these petals, leaves. Try and keep it central. And just keep spinning it around. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Isn't that pretty? It's so, so pretty. And with the bow, I'll show you what I did to curl the ends up, like so they look like a moustache. And we're on our last one. How cute. Oh, don't forget to stamp off. There we have it. How pretty does that look? Oh my gosh, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. That can go back over there. Move my scratch paper. Oh, I've got some on there now. What I'm going to do is did I add? Yes, I did. I'm losing myself there. Didn't realise where I was up to. Never mind. I'm just going to add this with the ATG. Get it all loaded up so it's nice and sticky. And we're going to centralise this. Perfect. And I'm not going to rub on top because I know it's about a few seconds to dry, but finish off my pieces from around the outsides. That should do it. Oh, I'm going to leave that there for 2 seconds. I'm going to add my front piece now. Whoops. Don't go, if you go over the side, just flick it in. There we go. And we can add this to our card. Nice 1/4 of an inch border all the way around. Perfect. Nice. And then we can, you can have it opening this way, it's entirely up to you. But I'm having mine open this way. I'm just going to add that. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. What I did with the rhinestones is I didn't add to the bottom one because my ribbons go in there, but I just added one to each one of the Blackberry Bliss ones. Nice and evenly spaced. And I think it worked out at 7. And I've got some more over here. I'm just adding that onto there. So yes, it's 7, and we're going to have our bow there now. So I'm going to use, I want quite a lot of this. I think that's about right, just to be on the safe side. And then what I did, just doubled it over. You want to straighten this out, just use your bone folder. And then I cut it in half. And then I measured 7.5 inches 3 times. Just to get my length. And if I can get an, oh I should, no, I won't be able to get another one. No, not quite. No, not quite. But don't worry, that can be used on another project. In with my little bow maker. And it's trying to pass all 7 of those under there. That can be a bit of a pain. Or 6 even. Because you've got to make sure you get them all through. Yes, I've done it. So, and then before you tie it too tight, making sure your bow is equal, and then just give it a good old tug. Perfect. So what I did then, I just tucked my bone folder and curled it outwards. Looks like a little moustache. I'm going to trim that one a little bit, making sure they're all level. Oh gosh, I've got bits everywhere now. What am I like? And again, curl those little ends out. And that's the back of the bow. That's sweet. And then a blob of glue, because this seems to be the strongest thing for me. And once it's glued on, I love the glue dots, don't get me wrong, but they can be a little bit temperamental by the time the person receives it in the post. They've fallen off. So I always add the glue now, I like it. Look at my little curly moustache, isn't that cute? Perfect, absolutely perfect. And if it's too much of a curl, just give it a pull down. And there we have it. Oh, I'm stuck to something. What have I got there now? Oh, that'll have to come off. There we go. Now for the inside piece. This is what we cut off, because if you've got an 11 3/4 piece and I cut it down 5 1/4 and then cut it 5 1/4, 5 1/4, I was left with a long strip, so I just cut those two pieces down to 5 1/4 and this 5 1/4, and it doesn't make 5 1/4, so that's why there is a gap in between. It just looks so pretty though. You don't need 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 to write a message, is what I'm saying. So I'm going to attach my DSP first. Love it. You could even have this at the bottom and then you're writing at the top if you wanted. Get my 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. This piece as white is more than enough to write a personal message to somebody. And then I'm just going to just going to use my bone folder to adhere that down. And there we have it. There is card number 5. That is so sweet. And there we have it. There's the one I've done earlier. This is the one I've just done with you. I hope you like it. I think it's really super cute. And you could do it with any of these images. You've got this leaf. You could go around with this one. You could go around with the large and the small. You could go around with this one. You could go around with this one even. Just making sure you draw a small circle around there, then rub that out. Or go around with them all. Make a pretty pattern. Just go in all the way around. That's all a wreath card is all about. There's no right or wrong way to do anything in card making. You know what your card should look like. You could even go around with the trees, believe it or not, and just stamp, stamp, stamp all the way around with the trees. It's entirely up to you. You even got a little small one here, which again you could go round. Just keep filling in the gaps. That way you make it your own. So I do hope you like them. I really appreciate a thumbs up and a share. That would be amazing. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do by pressing the button down the bottom corner. And if you want to be reminded of when I upload videos, which tends to be every single day, please press the little bell there and YouTube will send you a notification, so you'll never miss out on any future videos. But thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. 5 nights on the trot. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you all. Bye.